Hey guys, I keep enhancing this kids' playground, and today I'm going to fence this area and the area behind me because this playground was staying without any rails, any fences, and it's quite unsafe for kids. And today I'm gonna do that, and I'll show you all the steps and calculations. Stay tuned. You see how inconvenient is this because there is no column and there is no railing, so it's pretty unsafe. So what I'm gonna do, I'll use this 4x4 as a column. I'll use 2x3 or 2x4 for the railing, and I use 1x3 for the balusters, and there'll be 4-inch distance between each baluster, just to follow the code. I will have a little overlap here because of this decking board, and I will need to cut about inch of my 4x4 to place it on top of this board. So I'll use my handy dandy Rockwell saw and just cut about inch here and inch and a quarter deep of this 4x4 column. Okay, so it fits perfectly. Now I'm gonna prepare the railing and the balusters, and I will connect it all together. Just making sure this column is parallel to the other column. It's 23 inch here and 23 inch here, and then I'll just clamp it from the other side. Now, I cannot stress enough about the importance of building strong structures when it takes to kids' playground or anything that kids touch when they play. So for the railing, I want to make sure it's sturdy and strong enough for any age of kids, period. So I'll use this 1x3 as a baluster. It's 32 inch high, and it will be actually 33 when it's assembled, which is enough. I will attach it to these decking boards, which I have. If I didn't have, I would put this 2x2 from one side, and I will put this 2x2 behind it and screw it in so it's fixed. I'll do it here, and then I'll put 2x3 on top of it to make it more sturdy, and it will also cover the top of this baluster. And again, different materials can be used, different techniques, but you have to make sure that it's very strong. You can use metal balusters. They're a little bit more expensive, and I don't have them, so I'll use just lumber. But yeah, the most important part of the building kids' playground is safety. It's handy to have sort of spacer to measure the distance between each baluster. I have this one, and it's 4-inch wide or 10 centimeters approximately. So I'll just put it here, and then have something with the width of your baluster. For me, it's 1, 2, 3, and yeah, I'll just need about 3 balusters for this project. Once everything is cut, we'll do final measurements and we'll start assembly. So first I'm going to connect this column, and then I'll attach all the rest to it. I had a little challenge with this column. It was a little shorter, so I just got this little slim piece of 4x4. I'll put it on glue, and because I'm using TimberLOK screws, which are going to be from the top, I'll attach them from the top. There will be no problem whatsoever. And here I will use a couple of 4-inch long screws to attach them to the board, and then probably I'll snap one TimberLOK long screw from the bottom to this column. So the first part is glue. Glue is always messy, but it's very important. And then I'll pour some glue to the top. It's good enough. And usually what I do in these projects, I have a nail gun with some stainless steel brad nails. I'll attach a couple of the nails so they make this structure holding, and then I will put all the screws. Now with the nailer, it's probably overkill, you would say, but it makes my job easier, and I'll just put 1 or 2 nails at the top, at the bottom, and I don't have to worry about all this lumber moving because of wind we have today. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna use these TimberLOK Fasteners screws, and 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom. They do require pre-drilling for the best results, so I'll pre-drill first. At the bottom, I'll use my favorite GRK fasteners. They do not require pre-drilling, but I'll do because it's close to the edge and I do not want to split the wood. Now the last one is from the bottom. It's not gonna go anywhere. Next part is attaching 2x2. Again, a little bit of glue. So same thing here. I'm gonna use nail gun because honestly, a little bit hard to connect it, and I know I can use clamps, but for me, just nailing it's easier. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to do, so I'll just clamp. And again here, I'll use 4-inch GRK fasteners. Just because they're not that long, I'm gonna pre-drill. It's good enough. Use 1.5-inch screws, just regular decking screws. I'm gonna pre-drill 2 holes at the top and 2 holes at the bottom, and I'll attach them. And then just to allow these nails to get through, I'll use these. They'll just make these holes a little bit bigger. Now the easiest part. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat this process at the bottom. Next part is I will attach this 2x2 at the bottom. And the last part is this 2x3, just to make the railing looking nice. Okay. Here I'm actually gonna clump it. I'll have two 3 2-inch screws attached from here and 2 4-inch screws from each side. Alrighty, so this is one of the ways you can build a fence for your kids' playground or any structure that you build with the lumber. Thanks for watching, and as usual, let me know what you think or you have any questions down in the comments below. Cheers!